Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another build. Quick disclaimer, any background noise as always is probably my dogs, but they're both sleeping right now. I'm capitalizing on the moment. This is it's a pretty big build. We're at like a 20-minute video. It is for some townies that came with the base game, the Spencer Kim Lewis family. So I have the info about them and also their family tree. So I'm going to go over all of that with you guys today while the build plays. I don't know if any of you guys maybe have played with them before or know about them, or maybe you guys have renovated their house for your own game. But they used to live in a super like modern, really tall, all glass, like I think it was like 4 floors or something. Um, but I went more of like a traditional, I don't know if it's like actually traditional for them, but I use a lot of snowy escape, so it could be totally different like culture, I guess I'm trying to say. I don't really know, but the style just came together really well. And in this area, in I can't remember the world. It's like the very first word, not Wittenberg, Willow Creek, I think. Yeah, they live in like the area where like all the really big houses are, and I don't think I've ever really like built there. So I started here. And I think it's good. I like it. I'm happy with it. So we have one, two, three, four. We have 5 people living in this house. So on the main floor, I'll kind of go over the layout and then I'll talk about them. So on the main floor, we have the entry without like a little bathroom. We have the kitchen and then a dining area and then a living room. And then we have like a little hallway with a bedroom and a bathroom. And then upstairs, we have 3 more bedrooms. And then I'm pretty sure each room has their own washroom. And then 2 of the rooms have balconies. So we can start off with Dennis Kim. So Dennis Kim married Lydia Spencer. I don't know about Lydia Spencer. They're divorced in the game. They're not together. I don't know if she's placed as another townie in the world. I am going to look at that because if she is, that's going to be my next build. I like that idea. If not, then maybe we'll create her and put her somewhere. But Dennis Kim, so he is interested in comedy, video gaming, and gardening. Those are his like preset skills. And Lydia and Dennis had a child together named Alice Kim. She is older now, obviously. She has her own family, but she is living with her dad. So is that right? Yeah. So she is now Alice Spencer Kim. So she has both mom and dad's last name. She is interested in video gaming, painting and mischief, cooking, comedy, and she has charisma as well. So she married Eric Lewis, and Eric Lewis likes programming, logic, and video gaming, and together they have Olivia Kim Lewis. And she's just a child, so her skill is the artistic trait, and then Eric's mom is actually living in this house with them, so Vivian Lewis. Brief intermission, but we are back. So the description that they kind of give on the Sims wiki is pretty much what I said. Like oh my gosh, the family tree. But yeah. So their funds that if you start playing with them are 55,500 simoleons. But I bulldozed their whole house. So this is actually their money they got from their house. And there is still quite a bit left. And I did go around and I kind of kept some things. Like I kept the computers. I kept some artwork. And I kept like the easel and like anything that I thought was like something that they really liked. I'm like super out of breath right now. But yeah, so I'm just like going over and seeing if there's anything kind of, I don't know. If I look at the family tree, it says Lydia Spencer, but there's no Sim there, but there might be now. I don't know. Yeah, so she's only mentioned. But it would be fun to kind of create her if she's still around. But yeah, so that's pretty much it that I have, Vivian likes comedy, cooking, and video gaming. I don't know if I said that, but so in the bedroom that's down there, yeah, also don't mind any of like the placement furniture that I put down. It's just so when I came back to it, because I knew I wasn't going to do it in the same day, when I came back to it, I knew what was what. And a lot of things change over time. So this is just like kind of like the rough sketch. But um, the bedroom that's on the main floor, I put Eric's mom, Vivian, down there. No particular reason. It was either going to be Dennis or Vivian, but I put Vivian down there. And then upstairs we have what's her name? Olivia Kim Lewis. That's the child. She has her own room, obviously, with her own bathroom. Um, but she also has a balcony because that's the room I wanted her parents to be in, which is Eric and Alice. I wanted them to be in that room. But then I had to like shift around the floor plan a little bit, so I switch it. So they don't have a balcony, but that is okay. And then Dennis has his own room, which is smaller. It's this room here, but he has a balcony. And then the other room up there is like I put as like a music room and the art room, kind of like a hobby room. If you do decide to download it in the gallery, which it should already be up, then you can kind of make it into whatever room you want, even another bedroom. But all the other rooms are quite large. Like Olivia's room is huge. I fit a lot of things in there. It was almost looked like empty when I was done with it, but I still put so much in. And then I'm pretty sure this is when I go around and I change everything to be black and not this wood. I wanted more of like a modern look. Maybe like Eric and Alice updated it or like added on and renovated to Dennis's home already, because originally in the game is Dennis's house and then they all kind of live with him. So maybe they just upgraded it, added on. Maybe there was no like top floor. Maybe it was just like a bottom floor and then they added the top. Mm, Upgraded the windows, all these things. I don't know. But yeah, I have a cute little carport there. I think that's really nice. I guess it's kind of a large one. Oh, and Vivian also has this like little, I guess it's not just for her because you can go down the hallway to her bedroom and you can access it, but it's like a little outdoor area. There's nothing out there, but I think maybe some like planters or something would be really cute. It's really like private because of the tall fence. And then there's also a little office area right off of the living room. There's nothing in there besides two desks and computers and some art. Like it's not a very big room and it was already so many things going on. And I was so tired of changing the color of the house so many times and just what I wanted. And I should have edited all this out. But we're actually only at like 8 minutes. So, but I think it took almost like 4 hours for me to do like start to finish. There was a couple other layouts I liked as well that I never did. I didn't pursue those layouts. The first one I was looking at was going to be a bit more modern. And then I decided that maybe modern, I didn't really want modern. I wanted like a little bit more like traditional or like this kind of like vibe. I don't know. I think it's like really fitting with the area as well, like a very like upscale area, and like maybe a modern wouldn't look as good there because I don't think there's actually any modern houses there in that section. Like I think you have like the Goths, and that's like an old Victorian like castle. Then you have like an estate style home. What else do you have there? I think there's a couple, but I don't know if there's any other townies besides the Spencer Kim Lewis and the Goths. I don't think that there's any other ones, but and I don't know what other townies I kind of want to do. I want to renovate some townie houses because it's fun when they already have like preset skills and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. It's like just a little challenge because you have like to add things that they like video gaming. I made sure that there was like a video gaming thing in the living room. Comedy. I add the microphone upstairs. There's art and stuff, so that's all in that room. There's logic. I added the chess table on there in the living room, and then Cooking is a big one for Vivian and also for Alice, I think. So the kitchen is quite large. I'm working on it here. I really like how it turns out. I end up adding two like little windows that you can't actually see through, like the ones from Snowy Escape that are just shaded. I add those to the main hallway. I just think it adds so much character. I don't know. I really like it. Be a large kitchen, and I think under those like three, if there's two sets of windows there, I'm pretty sure I just add like an espresso machine and the espresso grinder, just because I imagine they drink a lot of coffee. This and a little tea machine, but it's pretty clean. I imagine Eric and Alice have no other option but to keep it very clean because of Dennis and Vivian. Like I feel like they keep it spotless all the time, and poor little Olivia is not allowed to make any messes. She's forbidden to make messes. But after, you will see in the living room, I noticed that in Snowy Escape came like a little tea shelf, I guess. Like it's a big, my chair's making so much noise. I'm just trying to get comfortable. It's annoying me. I add it's like a tea shelf like unit. And I wish I would have added that in here, but then I already really liked the shelf that I had put. Like everything just looked really nice here. So I kept it the way it was and I added the little tea section in the living room. It's just like you'll see when we get there. We're almost there. And I was going to go with that table, but then I decided I wanted to go just a normal like basic table. Just it looks so nice. I really like that light. That light is so pretty. I like how long it is. It fits the table length perfectly. Um, yeah, I'm a fan. I really like it. And these lights are huge. I never really realized it until I went to the side and I saw how big they were. But that was not the tea thing. There is another one. I saw that and I was bummed I didn't use it. But then I saw another one and I was even more bummed. But at this point, I already liked how everything was looking. So yeah, I really like the dining room with the piano. The piano was also another thing that they already had in their home, so I brought with them. And then this is the little living area. Not little, because it is quite large. But there's so many people in the house, so you have to accommodate them all. Because I think you can have like 3 on the sofa, so that's like 6, and then 7, 8 for the 2 chairs. So I don't know. It's a good amount of seating, I would say. But just adding like some more like little things over here because can't leave all these corners empty. I feel like it would be perfectly full. They don't have anything unnecessary. I feel like everything has a purpose. And then these curtains and this swatch, the little palm trees or bamboo, I guess. I love them. And this is when I'm gonna find the unit. This is the unit I was talking about. Um, so it goes here. I think I shifted over a little bit because I was not willing to part from the wall divider. I wanted that wall divider in there. We keep the wall divider. And now it looks so full. It looks so good. I'm really happy with how it's turning out. So many shelves came with the Snowy Escape pack. So I capitalized on the shelves taking up the wall space because it is very annoying just trying to put the same artwork everywhere all the time. And then this is Vivian Lewis's room. So it's just super plain, not really much going on. And also I have already done all the washrooms. I did not include that in just because there's so many washrooms. I was not going to show them all. But yeah, this is her room. I'm pretty sure we just add some photo frames and like that's it. Like I don't think we add anything else to her room. And then this is just the little office that I was telling you about with the 2 older desks and the 2 computers and I think an artwork. And then yeah, I use their original logic puzzle. I don't know if I use those train sets. I must have put them somewhere, but they had the expensive train parts, I guess, like whatever that I think it just came from base game. But that is also in the inventory if I did not add it. I'm pretty sure I did. And then I was working on the entryway. Yeah, okay. And I come back. So I took a break because I was getting a little like over it. I was tired of doing so much because at that point I was probably like 2 hours or so of just working around the layout and not liking it. And then finally, after arguing with the colors, we are at a good place. But yeah, going upstairs, I think we go, Yeah, so this is Olivia's room. So she does have the artistic trait. Um, and I kind of went for this like yellow and purple scheme in her room. I used those flooring I'd never really used before, but I think it's in like the whole house, and they have like the little cute purple swatch, so it went perfectly with her room. And the whole layout changes in a minute. But I just wanted to add a bunch of things I don't normally add because they had so much money in their household funds, and I feel like sometimes you don't get to play around with certain things because they're really expensive. Um, but not in this build. There is this. I don't know how much it is. It is on the gallery. I just never wrote down how much it actually is, but that information, I'm assuming it's like the 100,000s. Um, Probably like 150,000, maybe 170,000 simoleons, give or take, maybe. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, this is kind of the layout that we go for, and she has a cute little balcony, but you will see that in a little bit because I add some things out there. But then this is Olivia's parents' room. So this is Eric and Alice's room. Pretty simple and clean. I figure that they're really like career oriented. Eric is has a programming skill, logic, and video gaming, so I imagine he is in the tech career. And then, but Alice also likes to video game, but she also likes comedy, cooking, mischief, painting, and she's high charisma. So maybe she's like a painter. Um, Actually, maybe she's like maybe she vlogs like herself cooking. Maybe her and Vivian, that's how they bond. They just like have like a little cooking channel. Maybe that would be a cute idea. That would be fun. They get like the drone and they have the drone record them like cooking. I can imagine that. That would be cool. But yeah, then this is Dennis's room. So he likes gardening, video gaming, and comedy. So again, this is just like a super simple room as well, just like older furniture. Maybe he's had for like a really long time and basic. It's a smaller room. He is a very minimalistic man, we'll say, with a large house. Um, but yeah, doesn't have much, doesn't really care for much. I feel like he likes to be outside. There is like lots of plants outside, and I'm pretty sure there's planters. Um, I don't, and then outside as well, there's more plants and stuff. But yeah, this is the like little hobby skill room, I guess, where they can come work on their comedy and music, paints. They have their own, but you can very easily like transform that into a complete art studio, or the office that's downstairs you can turn into a little like studio. But yeah, here I am working on the little balcony that is for Dennis, and then I go over to the one for Olivia. So not really much out here. Like I just put, I don't know, I think they're different. He has plants because, well, he has plants, and I don't think Olivia has any. I think there's just like two little sofas out there. I can't imagine the balconies get used much. And then that's all I really put out in the front too, is two little benches. I can't imagine any of them except for Dennis being like outdoorsy people. Like I imagine they like to be inside. Um, so I didn't add too much. There's just like the pool, which might get them outside. But yeah, other than that, I feel like they're really like career motivated Sims. Like I don't think that they do anything that's outside very much. But that's just my take on it. I could totally be wrong. But yeah, just working on the outside, adding some more landscaping around, and I'm going to add a fence here in a second. This lot is absolutely massive, so I needed to fill it some way. But yeah, we're at 19 minutes. So this is the last minute of the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed the voiceover. It was something. I'm sweating. It's so hot up here, so I'm going to let you guys enjoy the rest of the backyard landscaping, that fun stuff. Any suggestions or anything, make sure you comment and let me know down below, and everything's up on the gallery. All that information is also in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.